All right. Welcome to DeanBodi Show. DeanBodi Show. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to DeanBodi Show. And we are kicking it off today with Who's the Good Girl? Good girl, Bodie. Good girl. Good girl, Bodie. She's the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com, 800-878-9698, Bodie hotline, fun line, call the Bodie line. Bodie's waiting for you. Say something fun to Bodie. Very simple. Hey, how about your first name, where you're from? We'll give you a shout out on the show. That's how we do it over here. Sing your Zippity Doo Dah song, and we'll sing it with you. How's that sound? Oh, man. Hey, listen, man. We're doing our thing over here, and, wow, there's a lot going on over here, DeanBodi Show. Let me tell you. And we're getting some fun things planned for the show today. We got Fortune Cookie Fun Day coming a little bit later in the show. You don't want to miss that. And all kinds of other crazy stuff going on. So, without further ado, I went to the eye doctor and finally got my eyes checked after, over 5 years. And I go in there and everything went very smooth. Just want to say that, very smooth. I wasn't expecting the smoothness because of what's all the craziness that's going on in the world with the COVID, schmovid, pandemic, schmandemic stuff. And Dr. Fettuccine and Nancy Pastrami, they're making this crazy. So I go into the eye doctor. I do the exam. And they actually took me in a little bit early. And we're cruising through this thing and doing the eye test. They have some updated technology, and I don't know, it was a lot nicer than what I remembered. So, long story short, the prescription was almost the same as it was. This is what I'm saying. You make us do an eye exam every year if we want to get a pair of new frames. I get the whole zippity doo dah. I see what you're doing. I see the lobbyists lobbying to kind of, corner you into a situation where you got to do something you don't want to do. As I say, I'm looking through my eyes. I know my vision is okay. I mean, take my word for it. I'm not bumping into walls and stuff. I would be the first to let you know. And if a year went by and on that year, I just blacked out and fell face first into the pavement, that would be a major problem. But that doesn't happen. Over 5 years, prescription's about the same. Just a little tweak. But hey, listen, when it comes to your vision, a little tweak goes a long way. So we get there, and she shows me the pictures of my eyes on the computer. And we're going through the vessels and how healthy they look. Some scar tissue here and there. I don't know, maybe from rubbing my eyes with dust in them for over 50 years now. And she says, I have what's called a torpedo macula. What'd he say? A torpedo macula, she said. And I said, oh, well, doctor, thanks for noticing, but I thought I was here for an eye exam. Okay, so that being said, no, a torpedo macula is supposed to be like a normal finding, and there's this area in the macula that's shaped like a torpedo. So they call it a torpedo macula. Aren't I special? So they want me to do a follow-up in 30 days to make sure there's no fluid in there in case the torpedo sucks up some water between now and then. So I'll do the follow-up. I'll go back. But bravo, man. Everybody's all masked up, and I don't even really know who I'm talking to. And I told her the story of when I was a little boy in the 2nd grade. I had surgery on my right eye. I had lazy eye. I had what they call strabismus. I think of the non-paralytic type, if my memory serves me correctly, to be scientifically accurate. And my eye doctor was a superhero to me. I think I've talked about this on a previous episode. And this guy, no kidding, was about 6'6". And you get into his chair, and they jack up the chair with that little jack, and you're going up. And it took me a while to get all the way up to where we would meet eye to eye. And when you're a little kid, this guy was like Superman. This guy was like incredible. I was totally in awe. And, obviously he did a great job because I'm still here. I still working good all the way through this. Nice going, doctor. I wish I remembered your name, but what a special thing that was. And going into the second grade with a patch on my eye was not fun. Oh, yeah. Kids are not nice to people with patches on their eye. Kids make fun of people with the patches on their eye, and we had to go through it. So I had to grind through it. And the whole idea is you wear the patch on the strong eye, right? So the weak eye, I'm trying to think here. So the weak eye can get stronger or something like that. And I forget which eye it was on. But you wanted the other eye the muscle to get stronger and things like that. So you put a patch on the other eye. So muscles get stronger and things like that. But man, what a project that was. But man, they go in there and they clip the muscle fibers of the muscle that's pulling the eye inward. So then it balances back out again. Pretty crazy, man, that they pull it off. I'm glad things are okay right now. And now I'm all the way to where I got a Torpedo Macula, and we're going to go see what's going on with that. So we went next door to Lens Crafters. Oh, it just happens to be next door to the eye people. And when you Google the eye place, the phone number to Lens Crafters comes up. So I think they got a little thing going on here. Pretty good move. Every year you need one to get new frames. So I brought my old glasses with me so they can use the frames I already have to put the new lenses in there. Plus, the transitional lens and the tint that helps with the sunglass thing. When you go outside, they automatically tint. That technology has gotten better. So that's going to get replaced. I'll have some backup frames and all that stuff with, of course, the transitional lenses, they call them. And you got the anti-glare and the anti-scratch, and everything always seems to get a little bit better. So I'm excited about that. And I decided for the first time in my life to get prescription sunglasses. Never had them. I know it's kind of like, well, you're getting the transitional lenses. What's the point? The point is sunglasses are cool. And I haven't had a pair in a long time. So I got the aviator style, the Ferrari red rims on the side. It's game on now, okay? Tom Cruise, you ain't got nothing on me, baby. So I'm going Top Gun. They look really cool. And I got another pair of funky frames, Prada. Oh, yeah. And a little bit different shape and style. And I'll be wearing them on the show. Get ready. Wait till I wear those Top Gun Ferrari glasses on an episode. You're not going to know what hit you. Oh, yeah, new glasses, baby. So I'm excited about that whole thing. I'm excited about that I have a Torpedo Macula. Who knew? I knew I had superpowers. I got wolf power with Bodhi. So listen, Dr. Fettuccine, according to you, I know COVID causes all of the deaths in the world. Did you know that? Oh, yeah, that's what he said. COVID causes all of the deaths. Well, did you hear about Bill? No, what happened to Bill? Oh, boy, you're not going to believe this one. Bill was on the toboggan ride at Adventureland. And he was going down the toboggan ride, and the railing snapped, and he went off the toboggan track, plunged into his death into the water, and he died. Incredible. Really? Wow, that's going to be some lawsuit to Adventureland, isn't it? Well, no. Listen to what happened, because according to the coroner's report, right, and they did the autopsy, it turns out that Bob had some cotton candy before the toboggan ride. And the girl that gave him the cotton candy was positive for COVID. Cause of death? COVID! Who knew that COVID causes all of the deaths in the world? And according to, Nancy Pastrami, and you got to listen to the CDC because you want to follow the science. But when she says it, she says the word science 4 times, which makes it more serious and more. You really got to focus on the science because she said when it comes to the mask wearing, you have to go by the CDC and follow the science, 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 science. Oh, wow. She said it 4 times. I better put a mask on. Anyways, that being said, we're just trying to grind through this, guys. And listen, and now we're going to blame all the unvaccinated people that are causing all the problems now because all the unvaccinated are causing all the problems with everybody catching cases now, and even the vaccinated ones that are catching cases when they have what's called the breakthrough case because, I don't know, you got injected with the virus. Yeah, that's right. My God, this is like crazy land. So listen, when it comes to, all right, the flu that we've had forever, we don't hear about that much anymore. It's kind of getting squelched out because it's kind of one and the same, really. So the last 40 years of the flu virus, all of the people that decided not to get the flu shot, are we going to blame them for all of the deaths from the flu for the last 50 years? Kind of crazy thinking if you ask me. So look, and I'm outside the other day and the UPS friend, he comes around the corner, delivers a package, and he starts telling me and our neighbor that he got the vaccination. Shooting pains in his neck stiffness, palpitations in his chest, arm pain, and this is like a week later and it's still not going away. And he says it happened to his daughter also. And I'm like, well, you realize you got injected with the virus, don't you? Yeah, well, I guess we're got to wait for the booster. So get ready, man. I mean, we're getting forced to do this and forced to do that. And, you just got to have to take care of yourself. How about conversations about your immune system? How about conversations about if you get your lab work done and all of your labs come back normal, doesn't that mean you're healthy? Isn't healthy good? Don't you respect the people that care about their health and take care of their health? How about that? Keep your immune system strong. Good eating. Food, it starts with the food, everybody. The most powerful drug in the world begins with an F and ends with a D. It's called food. If you think you're going to live off Diet Mountain Dew, a pack of cigarettes, chewing tobacco, and hot spicy Cheetos every single day and not get a health problem, well, I got news for you. It's a-coming, okay? It's a-coming, and you got to take care of yourself. I like the 90-10 rule. 90% do the right thing, eating clean, eating a good healthy diet, and good quality supplementation. Got to do it. You got to give something back to the body because you've been doing the wrong things for too long and you're sucking everything out of the body. You got to put something back in. You can't just keep making withdrawals without making deposits. You hear what he said? You can't just keep making withdrawals and not making any deposits. So that being said, the immune system is huge. You gotta keep your immune system strong so in the COVID, schmovid, pandemic, schmandemic, the Delta, Alpha, Theta, Beta, Magna Cum Laude, Summa Cum Laude variant comes around, it's not gonna bother you. It's gonna go, oh, this person's immune system is strong. I think I'll move on to the next. So focus on that more, okay? And the bad eating and the unhealthy stuff less. It's major. So, that being said, red skies at night. Red skies at night. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Red skies at night. Red skies at night. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Should have taken warning. It's just people mourning, running, hiding, lost. You can't find a place to go, so it's red skies at night. Red skies at night. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, Blue skies all day when you do it DeanBodi way. Blue skies all day, oh, 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 DeanBodi Show. We got up this morning, it was a beautiful morning, running, jumping around. Me and Bodie had our heads in the clouds, 'cause it's blue skies all day. Blue skies all day. Hey, 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 DeanBodi way. Oh, yeah. Let's see what's going on over here, DeanBodi Show. We got so much going on. I'd say we might just dive right into Fortune Cookie Fun Day. And hope you enjoyed that Zippity Doo Dah song, because Zippity Doo Dah, Zippity-yay, my oh my, what a wonderful day. There's plenty of sunshine coming our way. Zippity Doo Dah, Zippity-yay. So let's look at this, man. We got some eye exam. We talked about this. We talked about that. Got to give a shout out to M's Diary, EMZ Diary, my YouTube friend in London. Go check it out. M's Diary. You'll like it. She's cool, and she's got cool stories about, worried about her mates and her new flat. And I get it. That means on our side of the world, roommates and apartments. But she's got to go on this long commute on the train. God bless you, M. You're doing it, man. You're doing what you got to do, and I respect that. So M's Diary, big shout out there to M's Diary. And, oh, wow. So look at this, man. We got all kinds of fun stuff going on right here. And we're going to before we get into that, we're going to jump into, we're going to jump into Fortune Cookie Fun Day, because it's fun. And we get fortune cookies anytime I order from P.F. Chang's. It's just not all the time, but man, they got some good stuff. They take good care and the quality of the food. Not to mention when they pack it nice in nice containers. You got to do that, man, these days. Some of these places that you get the delivery from the Uber Eats, and they use the styrofoam, and the air gets in there and all that, and the fries come all soggy and whatever. I mean, seriously, there's one place, a Chicago pizza place around here, that does a good job. They use the styrofoam, but they wrap it in saran wrap to seal it. So when you get the salad, it's crispy, not soggy. Wow, it's what? It's crispy, not soggy. So take a little extra care. It doesn't take that much. Put a little wrap around it if you're going to use the styrofoam, because the air gets in there. You got the guy driving. He's probably, I don't know. He's probably, where is it? I got it right here. That's right. Farting in his car all the way here, and it's getting into my French fries. I don't want farty French fries. I don't know about you. Hey, Millie. Yeah. You hear what he said about the Uber Eats? We gotta find the places that use the right containers and seal it right. Remember that burger joint that we got it from? It was like in the styrofoam and everything came out soggy. Yeah, I know, that's crazy. Thanks, DeanBodi. We're gonna pay attention to that and not order from people that use the styrofoam with no wrapping. Way to go, DeanBodi. So that being said, before we get into Fortune Cookie Fun Day, we're going to talk to our sidekick for a second. And let's get the joke of the day. What do you say? Hey, Alexa, what's the joke of the day?
Today I have a superhero joke. What do you get when you cross Aquaman with Spider-Man? Aqua. Net.
What do you get when you cross Aquaman and Spider-Man? You get Aquanet. Oh, speaking of spiders, I have a neighbor upstairs that has a new puppy, and it's got extra toes on a couple of its paws, and makes it kind of like a little spider dog. Spider dog, climbs a tree just like a frog, spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes a spider dog. Anyways, this thing's going to turn into like a 800-pound gorilla, and it's yanking the owner around the neighborhood already. It's interesting to see. Oh, you thought it was going to be easy. Listen, man, Bodie and I been around, we together over 6 years. It takes time. You got to put the time into training and not into all the pinchy collars too, yanking them so they listen, or the zap collar to train them with. No, I believe in the school of love. This is all the dog wants. All the dog wants is to be loved, so they'll give you love back. You do the consistent commands. You use the right name and the same name. You do the reward technique when they do something good. You change your tone of voice if there's a car coming and you need them to really listen so they know it's more serious. And you do consistent commands and things like that, and it works. And Bodie and I are doing just fine with that. Okay? We don't need the tight leash yanking on the neck and the thing that pinches. How about if I pinch your neck all day? How would you like that, huh? Huh? Would you like that? I don't think you would. So, Fortune Cookie Fun Day, here we go. The first one says, we have 2 to read. Sometimes they give me 5 cookies, sometimes 2. I don't know what to tell you. I guess it depends who's packing the bag, who's in the mood to be more of a giver than the other person, okay? So this one says, you will soon become the teacher, not the student. Oh, that's right. When you're doing something or you're working with somebody in business or whatever, a lot of times the student becomes smarter than the teacher. That's what that means. Put the time in, pay attention, take notes, and learn. And put your own little zippity doo dah so you become smarter than the teacher. Oh, yeah. I remember when I was in undergrad in Florida, and I was taking, organic chemistry. Oh, God, did I hate that class. But our teacher was a graduate from Princeton, okay? How lucky was I to have this guy as an instructor? And I remember talking to him one time because he went to the same gym that I was going to. It was really wild. And I said, how was it, with your professors at Princeton? And he said sometimes he felt smarter than the teacher. And I could see what he's talking about. That's what that's talking about. Huh? See? But I remember this guy. And what a great instructor I had for organic. As much as I hated it, I had the best teacher I could possibly have. Oh, yeah. Okay, next fortune. Get ready. Here we go. Is your sense of wonder will take you far. Oh, man. Come on. Your imagination. Take a moment to look at the flowers. Man, since I've been with Bodie, it makes me stop, look at the trees, look at the birds, and look at the bees. It's amazing what it does when you have a white wolf living with you. And we go around the neighborhood, but still I stop and look at things I never would normally look at. Not to mention, everybody loves Bodie. So she kind of makes me talk to people that probably I normally wouldn't talk to or meet. I should say it that way. Not that I don't want to talk to them, but you normally wouldn't meet certain people. What kind of dog is that? Oh, it's a Shiba Inu. Oh, means small dog in Japanese. Oh, really? Yeah, now you know how to speak a little Japanese. And did you know if you Google which dog is closest to the wolf, that's Bodie. Shiba Inu #1. That's why we got wolf power going over here, baby. That's what's going on. Wolf power. So that's what's going on with Fortune Cookie Fun Day. I hope you like the joke of the day. And we're doing our thing over here. She's a good girl, Bodie. She's the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah, the good girl, Bodie. Yeah, the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com, 800-878-9698, Bodie Hotline, Funline, call it. You'll hear the DeanBodi message. You'll know you're in the right place. Say your name, where you're from. Oh, I know who's calling. Hey, it's Bobby from Louisiana. Oh, cool. Wow, look who's calling now. Sally from Alaska. Wow. Sing your little Zippity Doo Dah song, and we'll sing it with you. You'll see. We'll make it a feature on the show. We'll give you a shout out on the show. This is how we do it over here. If you like what's going on over here, consider subscribing. Click the like button. Hey, listen, why not? if you're enjoying the content, if you like taking a break and going down Goofy Road, Crazy Street, parking on the corner of Wacko Avenue, and just chill out and take an afternoon nap over here in Crazy Park. That's how we do it. If you like the podcast, leave a 5-star rating and review if you would be great. I would greatly appreciate it. And, what can I tell you? If you like it, consider subscribing. That's all I can say. DeanBodi.com is the website. The links are on there. We got the link to take you to the podcast, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. Yeah, but are you on Amazon? Yes, we're on that platform. Well, yeah, what about Pandora or TuneIn? What about Deezer? On all the platforms, baby. We're on there. And the other link will get you over to the social. It'll blast you over to the YouTube channel. DeanBodi space show YouTube channel. Man. Too much fun. We learned how to do, and I got to give a shout out to a neighbor. Oh, man. And the name, get ready for the name. Are you ready? Because she has a beautiful name, but she said it's too girly. So she gave herself kind of a cooler nickname, I guess you could call it. Like when I was behind the bar in the nightclub business, everybody called me Dino. Yo, Dino, how about another one? Yo, Dino, how about one of those? Yo, Dino, 3 more of these. Yo, Dino. All right. So, I mean, for years and years, over 12 years of that, too much fun. So I'm going around the neighborhood, and as we do with Bodie, and sometimes we're walking around at 2 a.m. You never know. We just do our thing. And sometimes Bodie's got to go to the bathroom. And anyways, sometimes I'm just up and awake, and we just do it. We go for a little crazy late night walk. And you see these ring lights in the window. People use these ring lights for YouTube and take pictures, and so the lighting is nice and even. I could probably do better with the lighting over here. And I could already hear the comments already. Yeah, why don't you try a ring light? I do have one. I just haven't used it because it seemed, the one time I tried it, the lighting was still off. It's a whole technique of the proper lighting. That being said, we're walking over there and I see the ring lights in this apartment. And I'm like, wow, somebody's got some YouTube thing going on. Somebody's doing something. And we're walking around the other day in the afternoon, and we go by, because it's right by the mailboxes, and there she is outside in the balcony. She's like, wow, what a beautiful dog. And we got to talk for the first time, right? And it turns out she likes to be called, are you ready? Steiner. Hey, Steiner, you rock. She taught me how to do, what do you call it? TikTok. I was wanting to play around with the TikTok. I used to get so I would go on the TikTok app and it blasts you in the face with an ad. It's so in your face that I was like, how do you turn this thing off? But she helped me navigate through this, and we did a live video right there on the spot for DeanBodi. And, you do the hashtags and all this stuff. So I've been kind of futzing around with that, learning that little platform. And it's got the views up on the YouTube channel. And the action is happening on that now. And it's kind of fun. So check out DeanBodi on TikTok. We're on there too. And we're posting those videos on Facebook and all this fun stuff. Little by little, you learn different things. But Steiner, you're awesome. Keep doing you. You're the greatest. Man, what a pleasure meeting her. And I told her, I said, Beyonce has got nothing on you, baby. She's smoking hot, too. And it was all cool. Anyways, it turns out that she's moving. And, what are you going to do? Not everybody stays around here. But it was really great meeting her and, learning something new. It's nice to be neighborly, isn't it? Hey, say something nice to your neighbor. I shared some food with a neighbor the other day. And actually, I ordered some ground beef from Farmer's Cart, grass-fed, grass-finished. That's right. Grass-fed, grass-finished is better than just grass-fed because the cow eats grass all the way through. A lot of times, they just do the grass-fed, and then when they get all the way towards the end before, I don't want to say the words, you know what before, and they eat the grains at the end. Grass-fed, grass-finished is grass all the way through until they're finished. Okay, I'll leave it at that. But And so it's really high quality. And I ordered some ground beef that they have. And I ordered too much of it. So I said, I'd like to share some of this with you because it's really top notch. And so I got to give a sack of this stuff to my neighbor. Man, I got the guy across the parking lot, my Muslim friend across the parking lot. And he's been cooking me meals every once in a while. He makes this pasta, little fingerling potatoes and carrots, and made me a little salad. And he brings it over. And it's like incredible. And it was actually really delicious and spicy. And so I brought him back something, a couple Zone bars or something, just, thank you for that as I bring his dishes back. And I knock on his door and I see him praying in the back. And it was really wild, man. It's really cool. Everybody's doing their thing and nobody's pushing anything on anybody. We're trying to be friendly and neighborly with each other or one another around here the best that we can. And, like in the infamous words of Eminem, the rapper, you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. Simple as that. Who can make a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, walk around the hood and pick up all the doggy do? DeanBodi can, DeanBodi Show can, DeanBodi Show can, 'cause we mix the poop with love and make the world taste good. Who can make a rainbow, cover it in a dream? Have a show the opposite of Bodie Dean. DeanBodi can. DeanBodi Show can. DeanBodi Show can, 'cause we mix the poop with love and make the world taste good. Oh, yeah. Now we're having fun over here today, DeanBodi. And let's see what's going on over here. We got a few more things we were going to talk about. And, I hope you're watching the Olympics. Even with all the craziness going on, seeing some of this stuff is wild. I'm watching these girls throw the javelin, throwing the discus, the shot put. I mean, seriously? I mean, they're launching these things like I can't even believe it. But the dedication is what gets me, okay? So before we get into some of that stuff, I wanted to, we talked to the garbage man. Oh, yeah. Okay. Talked to the garbage man the other day. He was out there, and it turns out our garbage bin, the lid is broken. So I walk up to him, and I'm like, listen, can somebody, fix the lid? I mean, it's been broken for how long now? He's like, oh, yeah, you got to have the office call customer service. And I said, don't you work there? He goes, yeah, but you have to have them call. We don't tell them. It's like everything's got a process. So I called the office, so let them know they need to call customer service so we can fix the garbage can lid. And then I said, do you have to be so noisy so early in the morning? He comes pulling in, man. This loud truck. It's a monster truck. Picks up the garbage. Ugush, and slamming it and smashing it. I'm like, can't you put some rubber tips on the bottom of this giant metal container? Maybe just to soften the blow a little bit and cushion the drop when you slam it down. You ever think of that? Maybe just throw that at your boss today. Maybe we can do something like that just to kind of keep down the noise pollution. And then when you back up, I said, after you're smashing it up and down, waking up the whole neighborhood, then we got to hear beep, 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 beep as you're backing out just to finish the job and let us know, you can crank it up and I'm here. I'm the garbage man. As much as we appreciate you tossing out the garbage, we got to find ways to keep down the noise. Between you and the landscapers, the dog barking around here, and, I don't know, some of these guys that like to play that bass music in their car too loud at 3 in the morning because they think everybody wants to listen to their music. I got news for you. We don't. Okay? So, shut it down. Easy with the noise pollution. And it's funny, when you have a quiet time during the day, you just relish in it. You cherish it. It's like you're on a whole different planet. It's kind of crazy. So, that being said, hey, Millie! Yeah! You hear what he said about the noise? I know, it's crazy. The garbage man is so loud, it's ridiculous. We understand, DeanBodi. Anyways, man, we're having a great time over here. We're getting kind of warmed up because we're getting ready to do like a 30-day blitz when I start that Flora blitz again from OHS that I do. 30 days of this pack of probiotics. It's like probiotics on steroids, and it's jacked, and you do it 30 days straight just to crank up your immune system, man. You got to do these things. Throw your body a little curveball. Do your normal stuff. Take care of yourself so you can take care of somebody else. That's how we do it over here. Good girl, Bodie. Good girl. Good girl, Bodie. She's the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com. 800-878-9698. Bodie hotline, fun line. Call it. Say something nice to Bodie. We're waiting for you. We'd love to hear from you. Sing your Zippity Doo Dah song. Say your name, where you're from. We'll make it a feature on the show. Again, if you like what's going on over here, consider subscribing. We'd like to have you on board. And, listen, don't forget to ring that notification bell. You don't want to miss any of these shows. Why? Because these are real shows. Listen, let's make it a great weekend, okay? Stay on track. Be nice to your neighbors. Take care of yourself so you can take care of somebody else. Let's stay on it. We're going to keep moving through this and grinding through this. And whatever comes our way, whatever variant decides to show up, if your immune system is strong, you're going to be able to fight it off. You got it? All right. DeanBodi.com. Oh, yeah.